Hey everyone, my name's Fanyu Zhao. So in this presentation, I'll be analyzing Psy's Gangnam Style as a K-pop product that become a global phenomenon. My focus is not just what is on this, but what it's saying and why it spread worldwide through satire, meme culture, and YouTube virality. Gangnam Style didn't blow out worldwide just because it's catchy. It blows out because it's perfect for the internet. First, it's basically making fun of the rich and fancy Gangnam styles. Side acting like someone trying way too hard to look elite, and that's the joke. Second, it's super easy to copy. The horse dance is simple, the faces are dramatic, and the signs are so random that people want to record it. So we got analyze covers and parodies. And third, it's made for YouTube. You don't need subtitle to get it. You hear the beat, see the dance, and instantly understand what's going on. So now I'll break this out with specific moments from the music video. Alright, so let's start with the first part, satire. So here's one scene that captures it. Psy looks expensive. You can see the suit, the sunglasses, the confident pose, but the vibe is too much. It's almost like he's wearing rich and classy as a costume, and that's the key. The song isn't celebrating luxury, it's poking fun at stage anxiety, that pressure to look elite, to look like you belong in a place like Gangnam. So the joke is not Gangnam is cool, the joke is people performing Gangnam can look ridiculous. Now here's the second thing that makes the satire work: contrast. The enemy keeps putting a luxury attitude in place that feel totally ordinary or even kind of ridiculous. He's posting like he belongs to some elite Gangnam fantasy, but the setting doesn't match, and this mismatch is a joke. But it's not just random humor. The contrast sign the message. Stage is something people perform, not something that automatically make them classy. Okay, so here's the smart part of Gangnam Style. Psy is not acting like a real Gangnam elite. He's acting like a wannabe, someone who's trying really hard to look expensive, confident, classy. But it's obviously a performance, and that's important academically because it shapes what the satire targets. The video isn't saying being rich is bad, it's targeting the performance of states. The idea that social value can be manufactured through poses, brands, and vibes. What makes this work is the delivery method, comedy. When you laugh, your brain is basically less defensive. You're not thinking, oh, this is a lecture. You're thinking, this is ridiculous. And after a laugh, the message lands, wow, stays are it's kind of an act. And that's why it becomes so exportable. You don't need to live in Seoul or know the inside story of Gangnam. Every culture has its own version of trying to look high stakes and size clump. Like a narrowly style makes that instantly readable even without subtitles. Now let's talk about something people rarely analyze: the MV structure. Gangnam Style is basically engineered to be shareable because it's modular. Instead of one long story, it's a chain of mini scenes where each scene is its own punchline. So even you only see 5 seconds of it on someone's feed, in a repost, in a meme, you can still get a joke. And that creates the loop. You see something surprising, you replay it, and then you share it. That replayability is a big deal on platforms like YouTube because watch time and replays it are basically fuel for visibility. Now here's why you don't need subtitles to understand this video. It's because the video speaks in visual stage language, like sunglasses, the confident walk, the I'm too cool pose. These are basically universal signals for high states. Even if you've never been to Korea, you still read those cues instantly, and Academically, that matters because it means that meaning travels through symbols, not vocabulary. The audience can decode it in seconds, so it becomes super easy to repost and react to. So that's also why the satire goes global. The joke isn't locked into Korean language, it's built on social signs that people everywhere recognize, the performance of being important. Now here's the shift that really turns this into a culture phenomenon. It doesn't just become a meme, it becomes a distribution engine. Instead of being audience, people become co-creators. Like they're not just only watch sign, they're using the format to make their own version. And the smart part is how adaptable it is. Gangnam doesn't need to stay Gangnam. People translate into their context. My school, my city, my office, my country. Same structure, new local jokes. And most of these viewers then click back to the original. So you can get this loop: copy, post, react, copy again. So the meme spreads because participation itself becomes the method of sharing. On YouTube, attention doesn't just happen, it snowballs. Gangnam Style is exactly what YouTube likes. It's replayable and it makes people comment and share. That's how the YouTube, oh, this is engaging. So it pushes it to more people. So it becomes a loop. More views, more recommendations, even more views. So that's the platform application. YouTube just didn't just host it. It helped make it explode. So that's all. Thank you for watching, and this is my references.